All right, all right. We in the building. We in the building. I'm over here smirking because I was reading some. Hey, you know you living the life, bro. When you got hot coffee, you got hot coffee, you got iced coffee, and you got a cold water at your disposal. That's that's how you know you're living life. That's how you know you're living life. So when people talk shit about Blue Devil, your numbers, Blue Devil, you're gonna fail. Blue Bro, I have three flavors sitting there. I got two phones in front of me. I got the AC on and it's cold as fuck outside. I'm living my best life, fool. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. I could be in jail. I could be in prison. I could be I could be struggling. So when people be like, "Oh, you're numb, fool," do you ever see me at work or like ain't nothing wrong with work. Like, salute to all the homies that get up and go to work. That's a shit, dog. That's a great life. I actually miss being productive like that, right? But do you ever see me like worried? See, look, here comes the idiot. Why you duck the fade with P face? Because he might hit me so hard, for he might knock me out. But you see what I mean? Like, you know, you know. Uh, Hey, Michael says, tell me about it. That's how I feel about a one bedroom apartment. That's the shit, dog. Let me tell you something, fool. As long as you comfortable and every month when the rent comes, you straight, fool, that's all that fucking matters, homie. If you got a one bedroom or you're in a closet, fool, as long as you're cool and you're happy, fool, I say it all the time, bro. It don't have to be a mansion. As long as you wake up and you don't have to stress, that's life, bro. As long as you don't have to stress, fool, that's life, fool. Because once you start stressing and you start worrying about, fuck, where am I gonna get the money for the light bill? Fuck, I gotta pay the gas. Fuck, I gotta pay the car. That's when life starts becoming shit, dog. But when you don't have to like wake up and like focus on like, oh my god, when you just wake up, fool, and you can give a fuck if it's a one bedroom, but you're straight where you don't have to stress. Shit, that's life, bro. That's fucking life. Bro, believe me, I used to live a stress full a life full of stress, bro. When I had my business, bro, every day was stressful. Every fucking day I would wake up hating to go to work, bro. And this was my business. It was my shop. I used to hate getting up because I already knew I had people ready to cry about something, bro. I used to at first I loved it when it was like a hobby, but then when it turned into an actual business and now I'm racking in 25,000 a month, now it's like, yeah, you're racking in 25 G's, but now you got fucking problems up the ass, bro. People want to sue you, people want to do this, people want to do that. Fool, I used to get up dreading it, bro. Like, fuck, here we go again, bro. And come home just to sleep and wake back up to go right back to work, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I miss it because I miss like actually being outside all day, like running around from city to city or like seeing customer to customer, like being out in the hot sun sometimes. Like I miss all that because now I'm just kicking it inside all day. I miss that part, but I don't miss the stress, bro. I don't miss the stress. You know, so again, like I said, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, but as long as you're happy, bro, and you ain't asking nobody for shit, that's the life, my dog. You know. Thunder says 25K a month. That's normal for someone who's educated. That's cool. I mean, it is what it is. I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto, homie. For me, 25 grand a month. That's a gang of money. You know, but that is what it is. And to tell you the truth, bro, you're just hating, bro, because there's nobody in the profession that gets 25,000 a month. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. So cut it out. Salute to Dallas. Salute to Cancun. Damn, that's fire. Brian, what up, G? That's what I don't even look at my check engine light no more. Stress free. Hey, fool. Hey, listen. I say this: if the car runs good, fuck what the buttons say. It's running good. Well, I say all the time, bro. I don't go check the mail. What the fuck I want to go check the mail for, dog? What the fuck I want to go check the mail for? The lights are on. The internet's on. Right? The rent's paid. What the fuck do I want to go get a box full of letters saying that somehow I owe somebody that's not true? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. As long as the light's paid, the gas is on, and the rent's paid. What the fuck I care about anything else? You know? At least that's the way I live my life. Mile High Hustle says fools would rather smell ass and be told what to do behind bars. That's fucked up. Hey, listen, fool. Some of us don't learn till it's too late, right? Some of us learn. Some of us learn early on, and then some of us are dealt cards that we gotta play the cards we're dealt with, whether we like it or not. And sometimes you got good homies that go to prison, bro. Like they don't glorify it. They don't talk about it, but they had to go because they were fucked since they were kids. And I don't mean it in, like that. I mean it like their whole existence was fucked since they were born. Bad father, bad mother, bad family, whatever it might be, bro. And I got nothing but respect for those, bro, because even though they're in prison, they're not glorifying or telling you it's cool. The ones I don't respect are the ones that come out and think they're the shit because they went to prison. Those are the ones I don't respect. The ones that come out and they feel they're better than you because they went to prison or they feel they're more gangster. That to me is some buster shit. You're supposed to come home, bro, and tell the youngsters that that's not the place to be. You're supposed to come home and tell the youngsters, hey, don't be like me, bro. Check it out. You could do this. But if you're coming out and telling everybody, oh, you's a bitch because you never been to the pen and I have, and I'm gangster, man, fool, get the fuck out of here with that, bro. The fuck out of here with that, bro. That's what I'm against. But to all the good homies that are in prison and that were just fucked over from day one, big respect, bro. Big respect. To those ones that actually did the crime and they're doing the time and they're standing tall through all that, salute to them, bro, because we got a lot of good homies behind bars. But to the lames that come out and they do a year, 2 years, 3 years, and they think they're fucking tough shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure you guys hit the like button real quick. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's pretty cold in here. I'm going to put my hoodie on right now. Winter has arrived. I actually thought it was here like last week. It started to rain. And it rained for one day in Southern Cali and it went away, bro. That big thunderstorm bullshit. I actually enjoyed that day, bro. I was like, hell yeah, it's raining. It's cold. Put on your hoodie. Let's get to it, bro. But nah, that shit went away the next day. Timoteo says, my brother did 15 years federal and never bragged about doing time. Respect, bro. Big respect. Big respect, bro. Those are the type of motherfuckers that I like, bro. And I got a lot of homies like that. Fool, they go to prison. They live in that motherfucker. They come out for a week and they go back to prison. That's their life. That's what they chose to do. But they're not out here glorifying it like, oh, you's a bitch because you ain't go. That's what they chose to do. That's the career they want to have. That's what they want to live. That's cool, bro. Like, respectful. You chose your path in life. That's what you're going to do for the rest of your life. I'm going to do this. Respect me for what I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? So it's none but respect to those guys, bro. Hey, Droops in the building. Salute to Droops. He in the building. D Hoostar TV. Baby Blue Dramatic. What up, dog? Hey, to all the little lames, you're going to get ignored, so don't even attempt to get my attention, bro. I've already surpassed all that, and I know how to make you guys cry. You guys need attention. You guys were little infants with no mommy and no daddy. So you guys have this urge to get attention. So I just ignore you guys and I watch you guys squirm for uh for me to reply. Let me see. 4570 says Tommy bragged about 3 days in the county. Damn, I don't think he bragged. I think it was just a song. I don't think he bragged. See, there I go again, showing love, bro. There I go again, showing love. Will it be returned? VE Chain, what up? Fuck your feelings, says so and so glorifies the time about. No, no, no. See, that's where you got it fucked up. One thing is to glorify, and another thing is to bring it up because what we're talking about is in the realm of that. Why do you think Juice was here, bro? He was our prison expert. We got a lot of homies that come on the pod, bro. We got a lot of Southsiders, a lot of street gang members. We got a lot of homies that come here. And there has to be someone that's knowledgeable in that realm to be able to respond to them during the podcast, bro. So who better than it to be Droops? Use your head, bro. Quit the hating, homie. Quit the fucking hating. BD, check your DM. I sent you on paper that Indian food that crashed yesterday on the 15th. Oh, really? Damn, fool. I know a lot of Indians, bro. Fuck your feelings says, okay, you're right. Droops is legit, but Bozo? What about Bozo? What about Bozo? Another homie that stood tall and came home and is out here putting in work, making money and taking care of his family? Hey, damn, I didn't know it was Indian, bro. I know a lot of Indians that were that are truck drivers, bro. Right now, the IE is being swarmed with Indians, bro. I don't know if like LA or like the Valley, but I'll tell you this, the IE, bro, is being swarmed with Indians, bro. A grip of fucking Indians, bro. You see them everywhere now, deep as fuck, and they're all gay, bro. They're all gay. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner, but they are. Half those fuckers are gay. I would have to go collect money from this pack of Indians and they'd all be in bed together, bro. Gay ass shit. And I don't mean like boning each other. Fool, they're all in fucking bed, fool, like in their calzones, bro. And I used to have to go to the front of the fucking warehouse. And then like they had like this little trailer, and I'd go to the front of the trailer, and like, fool, you got like it's a little trailer, bro, at a toy yard. And you look to the back and they're all fucking, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I swear to God, bro, you don't know how many times I went to go collect checks and I'd have to go knock it like a toy yard, right? You know how they got the little trailer at the toy yard? I go to the trailer, I get through the gate, I go to the trailer, I knock on the door, and fucking Indian opens, and then he'd be like, all right, let me go get the check. And he'd walk to the back, and then the door would swing open, and you see a gang of fucking Indians, fool, like in their calzones smoking hookah, bro. Gay ass shit, bro. I'm like, give me my fucking check, bro. But I will tell you, bro, one time they fucked up. One time they were trying to sell me. And this is how you know them fuckers got money, bro, all right? I think I told this story before. This is how you know them Indian motherfuckers got money, bro. One time they're trying to sell me, bro, and they're like, oh, come inside. I'm like, fuck no, bro. I'll wait right here, bro. Come inside. Nah, I'll wait right here, bro. All them fools came they're in the back, they came to the front, and they all got their phones in their hands, like 10 Indian fools, right? And they owe me like $1,300, fool, right? And I guess they all have the same account on their phone because one fool was trying to sell me and then it didn't go through because their internet was down. Then the next fool was like, well, let me try. He tried to sell me, didn't go through. The next dude, well, let me try. Bro, I said, it'll come through when I leave. Don't trip. They already been paying me forever, fool, so I didn't think they were going to scam me or nothing. I knew where they're at. Tell me why I left, fool. And like 30 minutes later, ding, 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 ding. And fool, like 10 Zelles came in from the same account for like 1,300 each one. Fool, it was like 12 grand, dog. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit. Hold on, fool. I'm gonna keep it in the cut, see if they tell me anything, bro. I shit you not, bro. I waited like 3 months. Them fools never told me shit. They kept ordering shit. And I'm like, they're going to tell me today, fool. But I got the money in the cut. If they ask me, I'm going to shoot it back. Fuck no, bro. 6 months went by. They kept ordering shit, ordering shit, ordering shit. They never once told me, bro. Never once told me, bro. I came up on 12 grand that day, homie. That's how I know them motherfuckers got money, fool. They're truck drivers, bro. You know, and I know they were doing some. I know they were doing some tranzas, bro. And I'll tell you why I know, right? That's why when this fool said truck driver Indian, it automatically clicked. I was doing their decals for their trucks, right? Like the decals that say R&B trucking LLC or like troquero, blah blah blah, right? Whatever the fuck their name was with their number. You know how they put the DOT number and then they put the CA number. If you know, then you know, right? Fool. They only had like 2 trucks and they were ordering new decals for that truck every other day. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Hold on, fool. You only got 2 trucks. And every day you're ordering new decals for the truck. You're taking off the old ones and putting on new ones. Because the fool even went to go tell me, like, oh, can you put it like on the magnet so I could just take it off and put a new one on? I swear to God, fool, I said, hey, fool, that ain't my business, dog. That ain't my business. That ain't my business, right? But I knew that they were doing some type of tranzas, right? And then one day I go over there to collect some money. And there's a Mexican fool right there, like a cholo dude. He's from Orange County, right? And he was like, who you looking for? And I was like, the fucking boss. And he was like, oh, hold on. What do you need him for? I go, I need to collect a check, fool. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know if he has money right now. I go, what? He goes, oh, it's because he just bailed me out of jail. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? So then I start talking to the dude, right? And the dude goes, yeah, I was driving one of their trucks, fool, and I got pulled over and I got taken to jail. What the fuck? I didn't even ask him like why, or like even want to ask him like what you do, you know. But the fool was like, "Yeah, I got pulled over in one of their trucks and they took me to jail and the fool bailed me out, so he might be a little short on cash right now." So like all that, I was already thinking like, "Damn, these fools are like, they're doing something, homie. They're transporting something. You know, they got money, bro. They don't give a fuck." You know, so when that homie told me that he was a Southsider, I didn't ask him like I didn't be a chismoso like, hey, what kind or what? I just in the back of my head I was like, all right, all right, and it's a grip of them, bro. I'm telling you, fool, it's a grip of these motherfuckers, bro. It's a grip of these Indian fools, you know. So hey, I don't know what they doing, but they doing some. Sergio says Indians get help from the government. Nah, for real? You're lying, fool. Serio? What kind of help? See local media in the building. What up, fool? Oh shit, my bad. And when I mean Indians, I mean Punjabs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. That's what I'm talking about too. Like I don't know fool where they're from, fool, but like the fools that fuck, how can I say it? I don't even know what country they from, fool. Let me see. Let me Google Indian, see what pops up. These motherfuckers, bro. These motherfuckers right here. These fools right here, fool. I I'm just trying to figure out the way where it's not disrespectful, dog. I don't want to hear nobody crying later. CRT says they're deep in Sacramento. Damn, for real? That means that they're coming to Cali in fucking packs, fool. They're Hindus, Blue. All right, there you go. I told you guys, I think I told you guys like 6 months ago that where I stay at, there's a pad like down the block, fool. Right? And it was like, and it reminded me of my days when I used to live in the valley because that house, I knew a set of neighbors that lived there, Hindu people, right? And then before you knew it, bro, those people were gone. It'd be new Hindus. They're gone, new Hindus. They're gone, new Hind. Fool, it went on like that for like 5 years, and fool, it was like a stash spot for the fucking Indians, bro. Like a stash spot. Like what the fuck? Like it was a new family every week, bro. And then all of a sudden they get on their feet. I saw the lady at the gas station. I saw the other family at the other gas station. Like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers are everywhere, bro. Put that shit on everything, dog. That house was a fucking rotating path for families, bro. For the longest, homie. For the longest. I don't know if it was trafficking, fool, because I was thinking like, what if this is like the spot where they all come to? Because that's how it used to even be with like for the Mexicanos and shit. They used to come to like a pad in LA or the IE or whatever, and that's where you would stay until you got on your feet. Then you'd be on your way, or if you owed money, like if you owed some people some money, you would stay there, work it off, and then you were able to leave. So that's what it reminded me of, because it was too many, dog, way too many. Way too many. They're buying all the truck stops, says Moises. Well, the ones that I was working for, that I still work for, they got a little they got a yard. They like a truck yard, and then they park trucks in there. It's like a dispatch. And they got a gang of fools moving trucks out of there, bro. And then fools be rolling up over here, bro, in fucking brand new trucks. Like brand new fucking Cadillacs. Fucking all brand new trucks, bro. Kimosabi, probably, yeah. That's what it seemed like to me, fool. Like, I know the business. That's what it seemed like to me. All right, Droops, have a good day at work, big dog. Victor says they get free money to open up a 7-Eleven or liquor store. They don't need to pay back the loan. You're lying, dog. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out. How they get free money, bro? Why do they get free money? Does anybody know why they get free money? That's crazy. That's wild shit, bro. They're on our start a business programs. Fuck, somebody send me the link, fool. Moises says they all get government grants all the time. That's how they got a truck stop up here in Minnesota. Opened up about four of them. Damn. What makes them so special though, bro, from the rest of the people? This fool's stupid. This fool's stupid. From all the oil they have in their land. Really? A lot of Hindus own Subway sandwiches also. Man, bro, I'm gonna put on the never mind, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because they gonna come after me, bro. Hey, remember the movie Mortal Kombat? Remember Goro? Was he a Indian too? All right, there we go. It's fucking cold. That fool had 4 arms. I think he was an Indian, right? I'm officially changed my name to Hindu Devil. That would be funny as fuck. All right, enough with the Hindu talk. Let's move on from that subject. All right, enough with the Hindu talk. All right, let's check out our let's check out. All right, hold on. Somebody just text me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, we got 2 videos out right now. Everybody go check them out. We got Cholo Juan, aka the prison genre manager. All right. The prison genre manager. That's his new name, bro. He's a manager for the prison genre. Shout out to the boy. He cool as shit. All right. I got that video out, and then I got this P-Face interview out. All right. All right. Let me see. Hold on. We gonna go. We gonna go and go through. We're gonna go and hold on. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Somebody said some fool dropped a video right now. I don't see it. All right, my bad. Hold on. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourself. Give me a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Instagram real quick. I guess not. I guess not. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. We got some news today. You know what I saw? A lot of people hate Chicana Rosas, bro. I was going through the comments. a lot. I was going through the comments of the Chicana Rosa podcast. Man, people are pissed off. Like they're talking shit to me. Why would you have that stupid bitch on there? Like, what the fuck? I was just tripping out on that. I don't know what that fucking girl did to anybody. All right, my bad. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's read some. Let's read some of these. Let's go with the. Let's go with this. It says, no jumper CEO Adam22 finally puts to an end who the number one Raza podcast is. Quote, the hater world. So listen, we all know Adam from being top shit. He out here building careers, ending careers. He's out here, you know, with one of the number one podcasts for the hip hop culture. You know, he not number one. He would say that himself. You know, you got people like Joe Budden, $100 million worth of game or $1 million worth of game. You got people like Vlad TV, Cam Capone, but Adam22 is up there, bro. He top five for sure. You know, top five. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He's always been good to me, bro. As much as people talk shit, I see it. I see the shit he does. Like, don't get me twisted, bro. Like, I see the little shots he takes at certain people and the movidas he does. I see that, bro. I'm not blind, homie. I see that, right? When people be like, "Oh, he's done this, he's done that," I see it, bro. But a lot of it is not our politics, number one, and a lot of it is not confirmed. And you know how we roll. We need confirmation in black and white before we can call anybody anything. That's where the line is very thin because a lot of people are like, well, the evidence is there. Oh, well, it's not there. Oh, well, you need the black. So that's why it's like I keep it entertainment professional only, right? So he one of the biggest, bro, and he's always been cool with us. He's done invited us a gang of times to go up there. Uh, he's done invited me, Opina, Droops, all of us. Uh, James is being validated by PDF is diabolical. What's diabolical is that nobody is seeking validation. I'm simply reporting on the news. And number two, if he is a PDF, present me the black and white, and I will take back every word I've said about this man. Send it over. I bet you don't have it. So if you're a homie, you should know better than to speak on some without having proper documentation. So again, cut it out. I'm keeping it entertainment purposes only. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. So again, as a business perspective, when it comes to business, he's one of the top guys when it comes to this entertainment space. And you know I'm right, Martin. That's why you won't say nothing. You know, you gotta be if listen, if you're gonna play the game, play it honestly, bro. Give everybody the same tokens, bro. You know when you're playing Monopoly and everybody gotta get $200 before they start the game. You can't cheap short that fool, bro. You can't give that fool over there only 100 and say, "Oh, it's because I don't like you or because I heard chismes about you." No, bro. You gotta give everybody the same playing field, bro. And if you request paperwork when your homie turns out to be a rata and you request the paperwork, Request the paperwork when it comes to this man too. If you're gonna play that, bro. If you're gonna play that. But if you're not gonna play that, then I get where you're coming from. You read some shit on the internet. You feel like he is whatever you say he is. I respect your opinion. Like, I respect your opinion, bro. How you feel, I respect it. But if you want to go by terms, then let's do it the right way, bro. Straight up. And that's one thing, bro, I do, bro. Like, I like giving everybody the same opportunity, homie. I like giving everybody the same opportunity, homie. That's why when people came and told me that, oh, hold on, James. So Marv isn't the chomo because a girl came out. She had a fake ID. Come on, you make no sense. No, 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 no. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. There don't have to be no black and white for Marvelous Minds. There's a baby, and he said it himself. He himself came out and said, I slept with an underage girl. He came out, the girl came out, the baby came out. That's the fucking difference. You don't need black and white when he's self-admitting. Now, Adam22, all you read were comments on a Twitter page. Who the fuck does a Twitter page belong to? Stupid. Cut it the fuck out, bro. See, it's stupid motherfuckers like you that can't see for what it is. You know when people be like, oh, it's selective politicking in prison. Stupid motherfuckers like you, bro. Stupid motherfuckers like you are the ones that get good homies caught up because of the chismes that you heard. Because if you were a wise man, you would say, hold on, bro. There's Twitter accounts calling Adam a PDF. But who owns these Twitter accounts? Where do they come from? Who owns the pages? Let me figure that out first before I call this man this or that. See, you're the one to be quick. Oh, yeah, he is a PDF. Look at the counts. Look at the comments. And now you got a good man fucking hurt. I'm not saying that's Adam. I'm saying in the chance of it happening to someone else, cut it the fuck out, bro. Cut it the fuck out, homie. I'll make a Twitter page right now and call you a chomo. Is that true? We going based off the facts, bro. The facts, bro. Like the facts. We're not going based off feelings, bro. That's one thing we don't do. Right here at TheHaterWorld, we don't go based off feelings, bro. Well, I feel that you should have done this for me. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel. We're not going based off feelings, bro. We're going based off the facts. And that's how everybody should live their fucking life. Based off of the facts. Cut your feelings out. Get your feelings out the way and you're going to live life easy, bro. You got too many people in their feelings out here, bro. Oh, I don't like Blue Devil because Blue Devil did a video where he said that, my homie doesn't know how to rap. So fuck Blue Devil. So you don't like me because I said your homie can't rap. Now you're in your feelings dissing me. You stupid motherfucker. You fucking dumb, bro. That's the fucking problem with half of you dumb fucks on the internet. In your fucking feelings. In your fucking feelings, bro. Fucking viejas, bro. I swear to God, half you fools are hyenas, bro. Half you fools are hyenas. Thrax says facts. Now show me the criminal paperwork. It's not for you, little boy. Those that needed to see it saw it, little boy. Why you think that fool's not in Southern Cali, little boy? What other evidence do you need, little boy? You know why he moved, little boy? Because everybody had the paperwork that needed to have it, little boy. You're a little ass fucking kid on the internet. Nobody got to show you shit. You stupid fuck. Who the fuck you think you are that people need to provide paperwork to you about another fellow Southsider, ex-Southsider? Get the fuck out of here. See, that's the problem. You motherfuckers think you're important. You're not important. If you were important, you wouldn't be asking me to provide paperwork. You would have it already because your OG would have showed you. Shut your mouth. And that's why people don't like me, because I tell you the fucking truth and you don't want to hear it. You want to hear me kiss your ass. You want to hear me baby you. Bro, I'm giving you the facts. I'm giving you the facts, bro. That's the problem. Nobody wants to. No, fool, listen. Some pills are hard to swallow, homie. Some pills are hard to swallow, bro. Like there's certain things that I have to do sometimes where I'm like, fuck, man. I like that fool. Or man, that fool was cool. Or like, fuck, bro. I don't want to deal with this shit. But I have to. There ain't no selecting over here, bro. Ain't no selecting over here. If you fuck up, bro. And the same goes for me. The same goes for me. If I were to fuck up that bad, bro, where I needed to walk away, I would, homie. I would be like, hey, fuck it, dog. Like, I get away. Ain't no coming back, fool. I slipped, dog. It happens to the best of us, bro. I fucked up, bro. I gotta go. That fucking simple, bro. You take accountability and you keep it pushing, homie. And you keep it pushing, bro. Most lame ass fools will sit there and try to like continue to prove. It's like when a thief gets caught, right? It's like when a thief gets caught and you have the video and they say, well, let me see it then. Bitch, we got the video. No, let me see it. I want to see it. You got caught, bro. Just fucking admit it, fool. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, it wasn't me. That don't look like me. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like sometimes, bro, it's you just gotta be like, I fucked up, dog. I fucked up. I fuck with everybody. I love you guys, but I fucked up, fool. I gotta bounce. I'm gonna move out the way, dog. And that's what makes you a man, bro. Accepting when you do wrong, accepting when you do good. Thrax says, I don't like dirty politics, so I asked for black and white. Well, go join a gang, fool. Go join a gang, and then whenever something happens, you go to your big homie from the barrio, and you tell your big homie from the barrio, hey, check it out, fool. I know what's going on the internet. Can you give me the black and white? And you know what your big homie's going to tell you? Two things. He's either going to provide the PW to you, or he's going to say, get the fuck out of here. This is beyond your pay grade, you fucking dumbass. Those are two things he's going to do. All right? So go join the gang and then ask your big homie for the paperwork. That's how I know sometimes we got kids in here. You know, because I understand kids think they know everything and they think they're like important and they're really not. And I know that because I used to feel like that. So that's how I know sometimes, like when I read a comment, I'll tell whether you're a kid or an adult. You know, or a middle-aged man. Like sometimes I could tell, like, oh, that was an old-ass mugroso. You know, he's an old-ass motherfucker, bro. Oh, that's a young homie right there. Oh, that's a go-getter. Oh, that fool right there, he taking care of his family. Like, you could tell by the comments, bro. Straight up. You could tell by the comments. And by the way that Thrax Gasolina in the chat is so infatuated with California politics, he's another Toretto. Salute to my boy Toretto, but he another Toretto. I think he worse. Toretto, at least a gangster. He shows his face. But this fool's like way at the bottom, bro. You know? Thrax, baby Blue Dramatic says, trash Gasolina, don't know shit. If he asks for paperwork, he has to handle the jale. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. And you clarified it for me. Three things are going to happen. All right, salute to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure you guys like the video real quick, subscribe, and if you're new here and you're trying to comment and you can't, hit the subscribe button. Wait 1 minute, refresh your page, and the comment box should open. Southern Halley in the building. What up, G? Pocho One Podcast. I was gonna use you as an example right now, Pocho One, but I didn't. But since he's here, let me explain it again. Even when people came at me with the Pocho One cheese mess, we need to see first of all, he's not from Southern Cali, so he don't really belong to our politics at all. But the human thing to do is not fuck with somebody that does mañosadas. So it was like, if we don't got we don't got the black and white, we really can't be out here pointing fingers, bro. Because there's a lot of bad people that will get on the internet and make false claims all day, every day. And they might be true. They might be true. They might be false. It's not up to us to determine who did it and who didn't, bro. It's not up to me to determine, okay, I want to believe the girl, or I want to believe the guy, or I want to believe the neighbor. Fool, I'm not a judge. I'm not part of the committee, bro. That's not up to me. You can make your best judgment as a human being, like, oh, okay, you know what? I'd rather just stay away, because what if? You could take your best judgment, but again, it's really up to you. Now, if somebody comes and presents you the black and white, or they themselves make a statement, then there you go. There you go. Even though Pocho be a weirdo sometimes, I don't think he's that much of a weirdo. At least I haven't seen it yet. But I did see people on his bumper over making comments about the dude from the Hangout podcast that passed away. It was stupid, but you get 3 views. That's funny, bro. That's funny. He gets 3 views. That's funny. Hey, but he keeps going though, homie. He keeps going, and that's what matters. But back to what I was saying. What was the fuck was I saying? Fuck, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Bro. But yeah, bro, you get my drift. But back to my statement about Adam22. All right, he's the guy, bro, when it comes to podcasting. And if you watch the full clip of this video I'm about to show you, if you watch the full clip, Lush1 try to discredit us. Munchie B try to discredit us. Aunt Hefe stayed quiet. And Adam was the only one that spoke up and said, hey, it's obvious TheHaterWorld's number one. Now, yeah, he went off to go read the views and shit like that. And the views ain't good for nobody. Everybody he mentioned, Hoodstocks, us, the number 2 podcast wasn't even mentioned at all. They were actually dissed earlier in the video. But everybody that was mentioned, views were shit, bro. And I text Adam right after. I go, hey, bro, our community is garbage, bro. It's not what you think it is. I go, but at least we haven't went out and had help from nobody. This other platform went to MacWops. They went to the Fools Gone Wild. And they went to Back on Fig. And they still can't get no numbers. We at least have been running everything solo dolo. So can't nobody say nothing to us, because every number that we've got has been off the strength of us building us. We haven't went to go beg no MacWap. Hey, can we come to your platform so we can try to take your customers? Hey, can we go to Fools Gone Wild so we can get your customers? We haven't done none of that, bro. We've been building off of us. Me, Droops, Opina, Muggsy, Güero, Playboy, G the Barber. We've been building off of us. Trap Boy. We've been building off of us, bro. Us. Yeah, we have guests that come fuck with us, but we haven't went to nobody's platform like, hey, everybody, look, can we get some customers? Like, we haven't done that, bro. And I told Adam, look, at least we haven't collaborated with nobody, bro. Nobody. We've been doing this shit off the strength of just us. Us, homie, the homies. And if I missed anybody, Big Blacks, my homie Straps, all my homies from the hood. It's just us, bro. We're all unknown people, right? We've been doing our shit. And then he sent me some, but I can't say what he sent me. And then he was like, you're welcome to pull up anytime you want. So again, hey, when it comes to the business, he knows what he's talking about. So if he said TheHaterWorld number 1, I'm going to believe him. All right? Now let's play the clip.
When y'all gonna introduce a Mexican co-host? Y'all been on some Mexican case. Listen, we evaluate hosts based on their talent, as far as I can tell, there is a war going on outside that no one is safe from between all the different Raza podcasts. Everybody trying to figure out who's the best, who getting. I mean, shit.
We got Bo Jackman. What the fuck?
But is it obvious to me? It's obvious. HaterWorld is the biggest Mexican podcast, right?
There you go. There you go. And we don't need to hear nothing else. Hey, bro, I made it cool. I don't give a fuck when nobody says. I made it cool to be a homie and be in the podcast game. Fuck everybody. It's the truth. And I'm very humble, bro. I don't get on here and like praise myself. I don't, bro. But I made it cool. I made it cool to be a homie and be in the podcast game or the reaction game or whatever the fuck you're doing. I made it cool. And that's it. Dorian Gonzalez, thank you. Appreciate you. Jay says they laughing. Yeah, sure they are. That's what it hurts you so much, bro, that you have to say some shit like that. That's cool. Ain't nobody know who you are. They'll never know who you are, but they know who I am. You know. James says Hoodstock is number one. Hoodstock's very up there, bro. He is very up there. He's doing this thing. For sure he's doing this thing. I don't know what number he is, but he's doing this thing. And we're talking about Raza, bro. Yo soy 100% mexicano, güey. All right, so let's make sure we know what we're talking about here. All right. Little Tweety in the building. What up, fool? What up, little Tweety? Little Tweety's in the building. Hey, his dad, right? We go way back, bro. We're talking about 1999, 2001. No, not 99. We're like 2000, 2001. His dad gave me all my hustling skills, bro. I will forever, ever be grateful to his dad. His dad is the one that showed me how to hustle, bro. All right. Rest in peace to the OG. But his dad, I got some crazy stories that bro, I couldn't even tell him on here, bro. I couldn't even tell him, bro. I was 17, 18 years old, and his dad was teaching me how to get it, bro. How to get it, bro. All right. He was teaching me how to get it, bro. I'm not even going to go into detail, but, you know. Hoodstocks is Raza. That was a racist thing to say. I didn't say they weren't. When the fuck did I say they weren't? You stupid fuck. Don't put words into my mouth. I said, hope you know what you're talking about. We're talking about number one Raza podcast. Now, however you want to take that, that's on you. I never said he wasn't. Cashing out for sure, says Tweety. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I got some crazy stories with your dad that are wild, bro. I miss that. I miss that guy. That was my second dad. That was my second dad, homie. That was my second dad. All right, T-Log, what up, fool? Bobo says I'll fuck with HaterWorld and Hoodstocks, both good homie pots. Facts. Ain't nothing wrong with fucking with Hoodstocks. I watch their shit. They got some good shit up there. You know who else is up there too? Indicted TV. This is my top three, bro. HaterWorld, and there's no order. HaterWorld, Indicted TV, and Hoodstocks. Top tier, bro. When it comes to our culture and what we can reach. You know, I'm not talking about worldwide because we're worldwide, but we're not worldwide. And I mean all three of us. But I mean when it comes to our culture, bro, our gente, our homies, our people, our region, us, Southern Cali, right? You're talking about Hoodstocks, Indicted, and HaterWorld. Now, Duno and everything Duno got going on, that didn't surpass us, bro. That went mainstream. That is mainstream already, bro. Duno is doing this shit to the max. That fool's on the radio. That fool got TV sponsorships. That fool's on movies. That's different, bro. That fool already made it, bro. That's the difference, bro. That fool already made it. He's already up there with the big dogs. You know, he's already up there with the fool. He's getting big ass checks. All right. That's the difference. You know. Elias Panocha is saying, talking about a whole lot of nothing, claiming gente that ain't chores associated with you is wild. Crazy thing is, you probably not even Mexican, so shut your mouth, pussy. Southern Halley, what up, G? This was says, what about the closet lovers? They're YouTubers, bro. They're YouTubers, and they're getting to the bag by smutting up people and reading fake paperwork and putting false death claims on people. Imagine, fool, your friend dies and you say your friend shot himself in the head. Well, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Imagine telling the world that your friend smoked himself and that's not even true, but you ran to the internet. Breaking news! Breaking news! Damn, fool, why would you tell your homie's business like that? That's your homie. That's your homie. You know, Manny El Duende says, Blue Devil fears me. Fuck yeah, I fear somebody with no picture because you could be the police. Elias says, it's like you saying King Lil G putting work for us when they jumped that dude. Putting work for us? Who the fuck is us? Nobody, listen, Elias Panocha, nobody speaks for you because nobody knows you. You're a screen name. All you are is a digital little name. When you come out and you show your mascara and you tell people where you're from and what they call you, then you can say we. Until then, you're a nerd. You're an internet. You're a digital fucking number. You're nothing. You're nobody. You're afraid of yourself. That's why you're scared to come out with your face. So stop talking like you represent a group of people. We don't know who you are. So cut it out. Cut it out. Scary ass vato. Cut it out, bro. God damn, you scary ass fools got the most to say. You scary ass fools got the most. How come a fool that shows his face ain't talking like you, bro? How come somebody that does show their face doesn't talk like you? Cut it out, bro. They've been knowing about me. Okay, bro. Okay, Tupac. Okay, Tupac. Everybody knows about you, Tupac. Everybody. Everybody knows about you, Tupac. I get it, fool. I get it, fool. You're a hitman. You're a sicario, bro. We should be all afraid. All right, you probably got a sniper on me right now. Let me close my blinds real quick. Hold on, fool. You probably got the sniper on me right now. All right, my blinds are closed just in case you got the little red dot coming at me. All right, I'm sorry, dog, okay? I'm sorry. You're the big dog. You feel better now? You feel better now? You see how goofy that is? Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Elias says, ask the comments. Look, I'm going to do a better one. Text me your name and who you are right now. A ver si tantos huevos, güey. Text me right now. Here's my number. I'm going to put my number in the chat. It's between us. It's between us. All right? It's between us. From one Southsider to another. There's the number. I'm going to pin it. Hey, homie, they call me Sniper Locote from fucking Bell Gardens 25. All right? There's a number right there. Boom. All you got to do is text me who you are. And if you are somebody, I respect it. But I know you're not going to text me. Oh, yeah, I am missing a number. Oh, fuck, I'm a fucking fool. It's a 9 at the end. Hold on. Let me put it back. Hold on. 213 419. These goofies entertain me, bro. They keep it going. They keep the chat going. They think they're actually doing something. And all true reality, all they're doing is keeping us all entertained. They're keeping me entertained. They're keeping the 300 people that are in here entertained. They're keeping the numbers from going up. They're not doing anything except keeping us all entertained. They call me John Villa, Joker from West. Damn, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. Manny El Dude says, Blue Devil ain't no loyal. He ain't going to tell some of his gooners to find him. What the fuck? Cut it out, man. He's from Lakewood. Big Chief, what up? Big Chief in the building. What up, big dog? How we doing today? I fuck with Big Chief. All right, so let's get back to what we were fucking saying. Let's go back to what we were saying, bro, before this fucking moron got in my comments. All right. Let me refresh. Dorian, salute. Lintonero, what up? Young Chapo, what up? Shout out to the forklift drivers. Facts. All right, let's go back to this because we were talking about it and then somebody fucking commented and got in the way. MC Bob, Droops, the homie Omar. This is my boy right here. I go way back with him too. Like way back. Oh, look at my boy right here. Boom, Hawila. Salute to Hawila. Boom, boom. You know what's crazy? Is that all the other pages, this is how you know people don't want to see us get there, bro, right? This is how you know people don't want to see us get there. No other Raza platforms clip this. Nobody. Right? At all. But then don't let it be Adam saying some fuck shit, or don't let Adam say that same comment about another Raza platform, because in every Chicano platform or every full page would have clipped it. Right? Would have clipped it. But because it's us, nobody clips it. But that's cool though, because that makes me feel good inside, bro. That makes me feel good because it makes me feel like all right, everybody wants to push it to the side because they know and they hate that it's us. So I love it. It makes me feel great. Like, les duele, way, because they don't want it to be us. Les duele, way. And that gives me motivation to go harder.
Reem said, when y'all gonna introduce a Mexican co-host? Y'all been on some Mexican K. Listen, we evaluate hosts based on their talent. As far as I can tell, there is a war going on outside that no one is safe from between all the different Raza podcasts. Everybody trying to figure out who's the best, who getting. I mean, shit.
We got Bo Jackman. What the fuck?
But is it obvious to me? It's obvious. HaterWorld is the biggest Mexican podcast, right? AK, and then almost done here. Reem said, when y'all gonna introduce a Mexican co-host? Y'all been on some Mexican K. Listen, we evaluate hosts based on their talent. As far as I can tell, there is a war going on outside that no one is safe from between all the different Raza podcasts. Everybody trying to figure out who's the best, who getting. I mean, shit.
We got Bo Jackman. What the fuck?
But is it obvious to me? It's obvious. HaterWorld is the biggest Mexican podcast, right? AK, and
all right. Let's move on from this already. Let's move on from this. Salute to them and what they got going on. All right, but let's move on to this already. Carlos Naranjo says, Raza should create our own platform to showcase our own people, not a no jumper. What do you think we're doing here? The thing is, you got too many pussies that run their mouth instead of helping the platform. Fuck it. Go fuck with Kool-Aid or something. Go fuck with the Mizza. Salute to my boy Mizza. But you know, go get a deal. James says, BD, show the chat my photo. Please, you show it. It will stop commenting for the night. What's wrong with your photo? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to your channel. You could comment, bro. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, though. All right, let's go right here. I guess James wants me to show his photo. Let me take a screenshot real quick. What the fuck? Bro, you motherfuckers got too much time on your hands, way. You fools got too much fucking time on your hands. Oh, he's talking shit in the chat? I didn't know he was talking shit. Thrax says P-Face came at you for the Tommy gun situation. I mean, are they even cool anymore? I don't think they're cool, right? For some reason, I feel like they're not cool. This fool. Oh shit, that fool's a cop. I just realized that he's wearing a police uniform. Oh fuck. I mean, listen. It's cool to have homies that you fuck with, but I think sometimes it could be like overdone. Mega Man in the building. Salute Mega Man. You know, Rico says you still drink soda? I haven't drank soda in 7 months. Last month I think I had like an orange soda. I had it in that fridge, and I would come and take swigs from it, like very small swigs. It took me like a week for to drink a can, dog, and I didn't even drink the whole thing. I probably had like a quarter of it left, and I threw it out because it'd been sitting there too long. Yeah, I don't drink soda. I drink water, coffee, and I have a bunch of like what is that sparkling water shit called? A sparkling water, shit like that. All right. Read my super chat. There's super chats. I only read super chats that are $5, fool. Other than that, the machine will read them for you, not me. So anything that's $4.99 or higher, the machine will read it for you out loud. All right. So if you want something to be said out loud, drop the super chat. Manny says you a damn lie. Why would I lie? That fridge is full of fucking waters. Can't you see? All it has is waters and sparkling waters. That's all it has. You go in there, all there is waters. In the back, there's sodas because that's for the guests, but I don't drink soda, bro. I put that shit on everything I love. I don't drink soda. Salute Playboy. Facts. Salute Playboy. I'll bring him back for a show. I'm going to bring him back for a show. We're going to do like a reunion show at the end of the year, bro. We're going to bring everybody, though. Muggsy. That'll be hard, huh? Muggsy, Güero, Opina, G the Barber, Playboy, me, Trap Nalgas. We're all going to be in the same building, bro, and we're all going to, Big Blacks, and we're all going to do an episode together, bro. Droops, all of us, bro. We're going to do one big-ass episode. I'm going to pan the camera out. I'm going to have like 10 microphones, and we're all going to be in there fucking it up, chopping it up. I think that'll be hard as fuck. Osbot says BD ain't cap. He said that shit was going to be full. Yeah, there you go. It's brand new. I filled it up the other day. It was like a bill to fill that bitch up, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, I ain't got a bullshit fool. Like, come on. I'm going to start planning it already then. I'm going to start planning it, dog. So it could be like a big thing, bro. I'm going to start planning it. Young Chapo, so Trap Boy's out. Trap Boy's on parole. He has to get off parole before he comes back. There's too many people here, fool, that can be endangered by him being on parole, if you get what I'm saying. His parole officer pulls up. It'll be the wrong place at the wrong time, bro, and everybody will be here, and it'll be game over for a lot of people, if you get what I'm saying. Get it? Propel. Yeah, I got Propel. I like Propel. Propel's good water. Bobo says, it's been a minute since I've seen Big Droops on the pod. We haven't had no Sunday podcast, fool. The last one that Droops was here for was Nox Raps or something like that. NOX Raps. So Oh, that means Northside Oxnard. Oh shit, I barely figured that out. Oh yeah, protect home base. Let's talk about that video. All right, let's bring that up. Let's bring that video up. Let's bring that video up because a lot of people were fucking dissing me over that video, bro, calling me a lame and all kinds of shit. But let's go, bro. Let's go. Let me pull this video up real quick. Hold on. Protect home base. Thank you, bro. You reminded me. You reminded me, bro. Appreciate that. All right. Manny El Duende says Blue Devil keeps on dodging the fade. Hey, fool, stop. No seas enfadoso, güey. Like, stop it, bro. Like, listen, fool. Cut it out, bro. Like, I don't think anybody believes you, number one. Number two is like, doesn't it get tired, fool? You know you're not going to do nothing, bro. Like, just be cool, homie. Listen, fool, I'm going to give you a free pass to be squad, homie. You want to be squad, Manny El Duende? I'm going to give you a free pass right now, bro. Let me know. I'll throw you a subscription, bro. I'll throw you a subscription. Manny El Duende says, I will be a squad. Listen, I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. If it was, I'm not even gonna say me because I would say some shit right now that yes, there you go, baby blue dramatic. There you go. You gotta go through the moderators first, dog. You keep it cool for the next 5 shows, you be squad, bro. You gotta keep it cool for the next 5 shows. And then you'll earn your stay, bro. And then you'll earn your stay. Drizzy, what up?
Grumps minus $5. Nah, he can't be part of SSQUAD.
All right, let's play this video. I need to clarify a few things, all right? Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna max it out, Robbie. Robbie, go. I'm gonna max it out. I'm not gonna touch you, but if you don't go, I'm gonna max the fuck out. Hey, you motherfucking ass don't got brothers like my nigga. If you ever in your life disrespect me, I will eat your motherfucking life, homie. Don't ever in your life, bro. I'm not playing with you, my nigga. Right here, nigga, you can see the difference. You can see some papers. I see some recording. I don't give a fuck, man.
All right, so let me explain what happened here, all right? For those that don't get it, because a lot of people in the chat were like, don't be a pussy. Go outside. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy. All right, let me explain. When was it? It was like 3 days ago. I had barely got off the live stream. And I had told you guys that my nephew was sick. And so my nephew was here. I believe it was Monday. And I said it on the live stream. Hey, my nephew with me today. He didn't go to school, blah, 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 right? So imagine, bro, I'm here alone, my nephew here, right? And then I'm in the back, and all of a sudden I hear yelling, bro. It was bad. I caught the end of it, bro. It was bad, bro. Like, motherfuckers were yelling, fool, like for their life, bro. Have you ever heard a man yelling because he's afraid he's gonna die? That's what it was like, bro, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? So then I look at my cameras, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what I saw because I don't want nobody to like try to incriminate anybody, but it was about to be game over for somebody, bro, right? But it's happening right in front of my door. Like right in front of my door. It's happening right there, bro. And you know when someone's desperate because something's gonna happen to them, all I thought was like, what if that fool tries to break in here? Or what if they try to get away and de casualidad, the fucking door opens, bro. So what I do? I went to go get my protection, and I'm sitting right there, and I'm like, man, if anybody comes through that door, it's game over for all of them. Now, for the people that are like, you should have went outside. For what? It ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't give a fuck what they're doing outside that door. I don't care if they're about to get this guy or get that guy. I got something to protect, which was my nephew and my place of business, dog. If anybody crosses that door, it's game over. Whatever they got going on is what they got going on. So I'm just sitting there waiting, like, all right, if something does happen, I'm ready, dog. I'm ready. I'm like, that door swings open on accident, or they fucking push that fool and he just happens to fall in like the movies. Se le va a acabar, güey, aquí el corrido, güey, right? But I'm not opening the door and being like, hey, can I help you guys? What can I do to help you guys? Because I want to be a chismoso and I want to die. I want to be a chismoso and now I want to be involved in your guys' pedo because the internet thinks I'm soft. So let me involve myself in whatever criminal activity you guys got going on, okay? How can I help and be a part of this? I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I'm chilling. Let that door open up real quick, dog. Ain't nobody coming in here really quick. Ain't nobody coming in here. Now let's go. And why I got the phone? Why not? If I'm going to go down for a body, I might as well have evidence on why I caught the body, you fucking moron. See, that's the thing nobody thinks about, right? That's the thing nobody thinks about. If that door cracks open and you end up smoking somebody and you ain't got no evidence that they try to break into your shit, I at least got it got right here, bro. They broke into my shit, bro. I had to do what I had to do to protect mines. It's right here. See, but people are too fucking stupid. People are too fucking dumb. They're too busy running to fucking hate because they don't like me. They're too busy running to like lie and all this shit. They're too busy to... I don't give a fuck what they say. I know what I do is right, bro. I know what I do is right. So again, whatever they got going on outside is whatever they got going on outside. It ain't my business. Once it crosses through that door, it becomes my business. All right? You got to remember, to the homies that are in here, when you guys were outside gangbanging and neighbors would look through the window, homies would be like, man, fucking chismoso over there saw what we did. Or that vato saw what we did. Or the neighbor was passing by. We hated that shit because it ain't their business. It's our business. So now that I'm on the other side of the coin, I don't care what them gang members got going on outside. They're not my people. They're not from my hood. It's just some random people that are having an issue outside, and one guy's about to go meet his maker, bro. One guy's about to go meet his maker. I don't want no part of that, big dog. I didn't see nothing. I ain't no witness to nothing. I ain't no eyewitness to nothing. Now, if it was a bystander, like a innocent civilian, okay, maybe things would be a little bit different. But from what I heard that was going on, I heard it all. Oh man, that fool was a dirty motherfucker. But it ain't my business. I didn't see nothing. But if it happens to cross into my territory, then it's game over. And so again, not that I have to explain to you guys, but I think the video was good because not only did it show motherfuckers, if you try it, it ain't gonna end well. But it also teaches a motherfucker to mind your business and not be a chismoso in other people's shit. And it also teaches you to protect your own shit, bro. So you got 3 fucking rules, 3 lessons in that video, bro. 3 lessons in that video. 3 lessons. You know. See, now you got people like Manny El Duende that I'm glad we didn't let him in. But he says, you're a disgrace to the Raza for not regulating. See, okay, let me give you a lesson real quick. You walk outside. It ain't your business, right? Now they point the attention towards you. You could die. Now you got to shoot somebody. Now you're in the middle of criminal activity because now you got to really protect yourself outside. Now you're going to jail. Now you're going to prison. Now you killed somebody. Now they killed you, right? All because you're a crash dummy. See, that's the difference between me and you, and that's the difference why I stayed out and you didn't. Because I'm smart enough to evaluate a problem and say, that ain't my business. I'm going to kick it right here. And if it comes this way, then it does. I got no choice. Like, I ain't got no choice. But I do got a choice not to go out there because it ain't my shit. See, that's the difference. It ain't about being scared. It's about being smart. Manny is a loser, says badass LA Dodgers facts. Think about it, bro. I have my nephew here. That's 100% my responsibility. His safety. I don't give a fuck about no Manny. I don't give a fuck about no fucking comments. I gotta make sure my nephew makes it back home, bro, to go to school in the morning. He ain't gotta see that shit or hear about that shit. That's my objective as a fucking man. So, just to clear it up, I will tell you one thing I will tell you is that the fool that ran, bro, they got him twice, bro. Ta-ta. All right? They got him twice. I don't know how he was running, but they got him twice, bro. You know. Again, the streets are wicked, bro. The streets are wicked. You got to know how to maneuver out there, bro, because the streets will fuck you up. All right? The streets will fuck you up. So stupid.
Grumps minus $5. Danny tossed runner's salad green salad. It's all over Reddit.
Hey, man, cut it out, bro, or I'm going to block you, fool, for a while. All right? Like, nobody's fucking with you in the chat, bro, so take it easy, bro. Duck does it. About 20 of them. See how it changes every 5 minutes? So I'm not a credible person to ask those type of questions. All right, let's listen to it one more time, and then let's move on.
I'm not doing the drill. She got the house tonight. Let's go. Max it up, Robbie. Robbie, go on and max it up. I'm not gonna touch you, but if you don't go, I'm gonna max the fuck out. Hey, you motherfucking ass don't gotta apologize, my nigga.
Hey, if you guys actually listen closely, One of the guys goes, get the burner. One of the guys says, get the burner. I'm telling you, bro, you got to stay ready out here. But all right, let's move on from this. I just wanted to clarify that. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right. All right, I need everybody to hit the like button. How many likes we got? We got 137 likes. Let's get to 150. I need everybody to show the channel some support and hit the like button. Victor says it's a skit. Cool. It's a skit. You know, it's a skit. I don't know what kind of black homies I would have to come over here and do a skit like that, because if you listen to the audio, you know, they sound like, you know, but they're paid actors. So I told them to sound like that. So you're right. See, Victor's a pussy. He's never been through nothing in his life. So to him, everything's unbelievable. Like, see, that's how you know another fucking guy's an idiot, right? That they've never seen nothing in their life, so everything's unbelievable. You got in a high-speed chase? Oh my God, that can't be true. That only happens on the TV. See, you're a weirdo, fool. Get the fuck out of here, bro. All right, James says, Baby Blue, why'd you stop calling Rhodium Radio and Hustocks? You know, a lot of people, bro, they're confused. And I don't mean confused like you don't know. I mean, like, sometimes you don't even know what people got going on, but when you find out, you're like, God damn, fuck that. I used to do it. I'm telling you, I used to watch dubs. And I used to go in there and comment. But then once we found out, it was like, oh, hell nah. How come we didn't know about this? People do it every day, bro. People do it every day. This fool Big Vic's an idiot, bro. Dino Boy 909 says, stay ready, you have to get ready. Man, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck out here. They'll snatch your soul real quick. Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hey, fool, you know when a motherfucker is desperate because they're about to smoke his ass, that fool is banging on doors, trying to get away. Like, fool, all you need is for like him to accidentally hit the secret cheat code on the door and that shit just opens. You know what I mean? Like, that shit just randomly, you know, fool, like, listen, dog, when you least expect something to happen, it happens, bro. Like, God accidentally opens the fucking door for you, and now you're sitting in there with nothing in your hands. Now you're fucking dead, and all because you couldn't be ready. Fuck that, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that shit. All of a sudden, bam, the window opens. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, nah, fool. Like, nah, no, nah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That fool had gangster match. That's what I'm saying, fool. Like, you see, like, listen, dog. Listen, I'm gonna just stand right here, bro. All right. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. We got a couple more subjects to touch on. Let's go.
God, then I fucking them fools try to what's it called? I hear somebody talking about get his chain because it had broke on the floor, and what's it called? And I'm gonna grab that shit. And I was like, man, and then I was like, I thought my girl said get my chain, but I thought he said it. So I was mad, like, man, this fool told his little brother get my chain when it was on the floor, so I got his chain. But then my girl turned out telling me, no, I said get his chain. I was like, man, yeah, it's a chain either way. So yeah, just took that fool's chain.
Native Hustle minus $9.99.
Shop that shit real quick.
We've been up salute to the squad smile with horn smile with horn smile with horns.
Now look, a lot of people were in the comments talking shit about this youngster. Hey, I thought that beginning part was funny, huh? The beginning of that video was hilarious. The music. Oh, well, hold on. We got a super chat, $9.99. It says, we've been up. Salute to the squad. Facts, bro. Hey, listen, Native Hustle. They want us to lose so bad, bro. Everybody wants us to lose. Imagine if that video that we're talking about right now, where I'm at the door like this, Imagine if something happens, fool. Now it's in the headlines. Blue Devils, dumbass they ran up in his shit and that fool didn't have it on him and now he's dead or now he's this, he's that. Fuck that, bro. We ain't gonna be nobody's fucking piece of news, bro. We ain't gonna be nobody's content, bro. That's why when King Lil G did them little kicks, I'm glad none of the people I fuck with are content, bro. They ain't nobody's content, dog. We ain't gonna be nobody's content. Ain't nobody gonna be running news on what happened to us. Oh, we this or that. Nah, bro. We none of that shit, dog. Fuck all that, bro. Cause I know how this content shit works. One little slip up and boom. We already were someone's content once, bro. And that was a mistake on mine. That shit'll never happen again, bro. But that's what people want so bad, bro. They want that. They want to be able to say, oh, this fool's a fucking bitch. Look what happened to him. Blah. That's what they want, bro. We're going to do everything we can possible, bro, to not be nobody's fucking piece of content, bro. And that's why motherfuckers hate so much, bro. Let's rewind this shit. Let's watch this one more time. This is funny.
God, and I fucking them fools try to what's it called? I hear somebody talking about what's it called? Like get his chain because it had broke on the floor. And what's it called? And I went and grabbed that shit. And I was like, man. And then I was like, I thought my girl said get my chain, but I thought he said it. So I was mad, like, man, this fool told his little brother get my chain when it was on the floor. So I got his chain. But then my girl turned out telling me, no, I said get his chain. I was like, man, yeah, it's a chain either way. So yeah, just took that fool's chain, fucking pawn shop that shit real quick, you know, and then took my grandma out to eat for her birthday. I was chilling after that.
Now look, a lot of people were in the, hey, that little music, fire, bro. I'm gonna redo it without my commentary because it's too fire. All right. There's nothing else here that I need to cover on this page. Let's go over to the Hater World Media. All right, if you guys are not following Hater World Clips, make sure you guys go subscribe to Hater World Clips. Lady Drea in the building. Salute to the homegirl in the building. Lady Drea, what up, G? Slug ENT Music, Mr. Clever on Spotify. Are you promoting Mr. Clever? Mr. Clever's a hustler. I know he a hustler. I used to edit the videos and he'd be in there selling CDs all the time, bro. The little Yogi tapes that I would have to edit, you see fucking a Slug Clever in there slinging CDs. But this is the new era. Clever, you got to pay for promo. So do it one more time and you're going to be blocked for 5 minutes. This is 2025, fool, not 2005. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hater World Clips. All the clips from everything, go to that page. You might see them on other pages, but they always end up there. So make sure you guys go to Hater World Clips. That's where you're going to get all your announcements for Hater World. Everything, bro. Everything. Yeah, West Side Cartel. That should be him. I think that should be him. I think that's him. Yeah, that is him. All right, everything should be here. So make sure you guys go subscribe to this page. All right, now let's go. Let's go. I hope he don't, Sergio. I go way back with him. I hope he don't. Now let's go to Hater World Media so we can go ahead and here we go. All right, let's go. Slug says, can we all get along? Yeah, facts, bro. Just don't self-promote, fool. Like, drop a little super chat, fool, and promote your shit. If you pay $5.99, the machine will read it out loud for everyone can hear it. We got 250 people in here. $4.99. You could say something like, hey, they call me Clever. I'm a rapper. Check out my website, www.clever.com. And now 250 people heard it for $5. What kind of promo do you want? That's fucking great promo. For $5? Man, come on, bro. But let's go. All right. Truck driver arrested for DUI after crash that ended 3 people's lives in Ontario. You know what's crazy? When I saw this video, I automatically thought about me. I'm always on that freeway. And you know that where that crash happened was the same place where Lefty Gunplay burnt his Corvette. Same exactly place, bro. Same exact place, bro. Identical, bro. All right, let's go look up the video. Let's see if we could find the video, bro. All right, Ontario DUI truck crash. Right here, let's go.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Now approaching.
Chicano Tube in the building. What up? What up? What up? King Rosales, does the Hater World channel own a YouTube play button yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Soon enough. Soon enough. All right. Let's go ahead and watch this. All right.
10 hours of traffic impacts on this busy stretch of the 10 freeway in Ontario. NBC4's Tracy Leong is live from the scene now with new information.
Let's see if we could watch the crash video. Hold on. And again, this is exactly where Lefty Gunplay burnt his Corvette. It was right there, bro. Same exact spot.
We begin with the big rig tragedy on the 10 freeway in Ontario and new information about the driver suspected of causing the deadly pileup.
The investigators say he was driving under the influence of drugs when he plowed into stop-and-go traffic without hitting the brakes. Alina Bovian is live in Rancho Cucamonga with the latest. Alina.
Micah, Cher, what a tragedy here. As the family of the victims, they are mourning this. We are learning some new details, as you said, about the driver in this case. Now, we're told that he's a 21-year-old man and is now facing DUI manslaughter charges and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center.
Oh, West Valley. Man, West Valley sucks, bro. If anybody's been to West Valley, fuck that jail, bro. Fuck, that jail is like hell, bro. If you've been to West Valley, bro, you fucking hate that jail. Stay away from going to jail, bro.
It's day 2 of the investigation of what led to this, a horrifying scene on the westbound 10 freeway near Interstate 15. 4 tractor trailers and multiple passenger vehicles crushed and mangled after a massive pileup Tuesday afternoon. We're learning today, according to the CHP, the driver suspected of being responsible of the crash is a 21-year-old man, Jahanshit Pring from Yuba City, who now faces...
Hey, hear me out real quick. I want you guys to hear me out. Hear me out, bro. First, hit the like button, all right? I'm about to say something. But hit the like button real quick. Think about this, all right? That's the same place Lefty Gunplay crashed and burned. Now this happens. What if that stretch is haunted, bro? Or cursed? What if that little stretch right there, whatever that little piece might be, half a mile, quarter mile, what if it's cursed, bro? What if it's cursed, bro? Two, you know, que si se les aparece la llorona allí, güey, and they try to fucking like curve it, fool, and bam. You know what I mean? Think about it, bro. What if a motherfucker can't drive? Hey, fool, look, I'm just trying to add a little bit of the element of entertainment to this, bro. You know, the little, you know. I'm just trying to add a little bit of spookiness. But let's continue.
Charges of DUI and vehicular manslaughter. According to witnesses, he never slowed down or hit the brakes before plowing into bumper-to-bumper traffic.
The westbound traffic came to either a slow or a stop, and a driver in a Freightliner commercial vehicle did not stop, which caused a chain reaction crash.
Officer Rodrigo Jimenez with the California Highway Patrol says 2 of the victims who died were in a vehicle so badly burned that investigators still can't determine the make or model.
Wow.
The 3rd victim was from a pickup truck. Part of the investigation now is reconstructing exactly how the crash unfolded. Was there a mechanical failure in addition to the driving impairment on behalf of the driver?
The fact that there were so many commercial vehicles involved in this crash, there's a lot of weight behind the crash force. This is a very complex investigation, and that is why our officers from our multidisciplinary accident investigation team have taken over the investigation.
As families mourn and investigators piece together the events that led to this deadly pileup, officials are once again urging drivers to stay alert and never get behind the wheel while impaired.
This is a tragic crash because, as I say, it was very preventable. If somebody had only been paying attention, if everybody was driving sober, this tragedy would not have occurred.
Now, there is dash cam video that the California Highway Patrol is using as part of their investigation, but they also need the public's help. If you have any information regarding this tragedy, if you also have some dash cam video, cell phone video, you're asked to contact the CHP.
Hey, fool, when I seen this today, I'm telling you, the first thing that came to my mind is like, fuck, bro, I'm always on that freeway. And not to like include myself, but it just makes you like realize like, fuck, fool, like you could just be chilling there, fool, and because of somebody else, you're gone. You know, now today when I was driving here, I was a little bit more aware now. I was paying a little more attention when traffic was stopping and coming to, you know, because one motherfucker out there that not paying attention can end your life. Like if I want to die, bro, I want to die on some shit I do. Like, that's why I don't get in the cars with my homies, bro. I don't be getting in the cars. The only people I get in the car with is my brother and my dad. Like, if the homie says, let's go to the store, I gotta, like, really know how you drive, bro. I'm not getting in the car with a maniac that wants to fucking push 100. Like, nah, forget me the fuck out, bro. Let's go 25, bro. Relax. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't gonna get there faster, bro. We still gotta stop at the next light. You know, so it just makes you pay more attention. But this is very sad, bro. But here's the picture and the video of the guy that got busted. Let's go.
Disney Princess Pet Palace. Everybody's got a little friend. Princess and animal friend. We're all together. Princess and animal friend. Best friends forever. Disney Princess dolls and playsets, each sold separately.
Breaking news, we have just learned the truck driver accused of causing a deadly chain reaction crash in Ontario was here in the U.S. illegally. Investigators say Jashanpreet Singh was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs and vehicular manslaughter. He was an Indian national and entered the U.S. in 2022. 3 people were killed yesterday on the 10 freeway. In all, 8 cars were involved, and we'll, of course, continue to follow this story throughout the night.
We begin with...
Damn. A fucking wetback. Oh, wait, them fools ain't wetbacks. What are they? An illegal. We'll just call them an illegal. He was probably on meth, not weed. Them fools don't smoke weed. Them fools do not smoke weed. They do not do, they do hookah and meth. Big Vic says, I can tell your nieces and nephews use your account because you're getting those ads. There you go. Oh, I can't say that, Slug. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? He probably did a suicide mission for ISIS. Nah, he fucking probably on meth or coke. Yeah, meth or coke, one or the other. Yeah, what a fucking idiot, bro. Oh, here's the video. Oh, here's the video.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
We begin with breaking news at 11. This exclusive video just in. It's dash cam video shared with Eyewitness.
Damn, that red car fucking got all of that, bro.
And it's dash.
That fucking truck got lucky.
cam video shared with Eyewitness News, and it's from the red semi-truck that plowed into a number of vehicles on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario just after 1 p.m. today. It is now the subject of several law enforcement investigations. This fiery collision killing 3 people and involving a total of 8 vehicles. Tonight, the CHP telling the LA Times the driver of this big rig is a 21-year-old man who is now under arrest on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs. A total of 4 semis were involved and also 4 passenger vehicles, one of them, as you saw, exploding in flames. In addition to the 3 people killed in this mass casualty incident, at least 4 other people were taken to local hospitals for treatment. We have a live picture now from Air 7 over that deadly crash scene.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
We begin with breaking news at 11. This exclusive video just in.
Yeah, that red car.
It's dash cam video.
That was the one that got it, dog.
Shared with Eyewitness News, and it's from the red semi-truck that plowed into a number of vehicles on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario just after 1 p.m. today. It is now the subject of several law enforcement investigations. This fiery collision killing 3 people and involving a total of 8 vehicles. Tonight, the CHP telling the LA Times the driver of this big rig is a 21-year-old man who is now under arrest.
Fuck. Rest in peace to those people, bro. And to anybody that's on these roads, bro, you got to be very careful. That goes to everybody that's in the chat. If any of you guys are on any type of road, always be cautious of what's around you, because all that's needed is one fucking retard to take your life. You know, so when you're out there, be safe. Be safe. All right, let's move on from this and let's go to the next piece of news. All right, let's go to the next piece of news. The Cholo and the Chola. Man, I just felt a fucking cold ass wind hit me in the face. Damn, bro, we got some fucking ghosts up in this bitch. All right, let me go Google this shit, see if it pops up. Southern Cali. All right, I found it. There's no video on it. This was stupid. All right, let's check. Let's run it. Hey, we're at 170 likes. Let's get to 200. We need 30 more likes. Run up the likes real quick. All right, let's get to 200 likes. Run it up. Southern California couple sentenced to prison for murdering man's ex-girlfriend. Let me see if there's a video to play.
Expecting a beef deal? I assume you're talking about beef. Yeah. To get beef prices down, the only price we have that's high is beef. And
Oh, I thought this was a fucking video. All right, a Southern California couple was sentenced to prison for murdering a woman who was one of their former lovers. Margarita Jimenez, 34, of Oxnard, and Jorge Garfia, 38, of Ventura, were convicted by a jury of murdering Yaneli Vargas, 35, according to Ventura County. On March 17, Oxnard police responded to a fight outside of a business. During the 911 call, a gunshot was heard. Authorities say the victim, Vargas, had been lured outside of an Oxnard bar by receiving a text message from Garfias, who was her ex-boyfriend. At the time, Jimenez says she was angry after seeing the text messages and photos that gave her an impression that her boyfriend Vargas resumed a relationship. Wow. So this fucking Jaina, this girl was dating this fool. This vato was still texting his ex. He was still being a player, texting his ex-girl. And the torta was like, you better smoke that bitch, bro. You better smoke that bitch. And this fool texted her to come to the bar. This bitch came out and smoked her. Fucking sad, bro. Now you're telling me that both you dumb fucks are in prison for the rest of your fucking life and never gonna be able to bone, talk on the phone. She gonna have a prison girlfriend, and that vato is probably gonna land on the 50-50 yard because he watched Nico's video. He probably gonna say, I gotta stay on the 50-50 because I want my 33%. All right? So now they're both fucked. And the only one that really has to suffer here is the family of the lost person. Oh, fuck. I be getting myself sometimes, bro. The 50-50 yard, that was funny, bro. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny, bro. I swear to God, I be getting myself sometimes. Imagine wanting your 33% from a life sentence, bro. Imagine saying, I want 33%, bro. Well, you got life. Shit. I want that what if possibility. Oh, fuck. But listen. Jealousy destroyed all of them, bro. Now, I wonder what their game plan was. Let's smoke her, and then we'll leave, and nobody will ever find us. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, bro. When people allow their stupidity to cloud their judgment, where they're not smart enough to realize, hold on, if we smoke this girl, what the fuck do we get? We might get away, but there's cameras everywhere. Oh, this was stupid. So you're saying there's a chance. Dumb and Dumber, classic movie. But you see what I mean, though? Like that fool was not an alpha. Because if he was an alpha, he'd tell his girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. You gonna get us both in prison. Shut the fuck up. Let me take care of this. But instead, he let the pussy tell him what to do. And now because of the pussy, now he ain't getting no pussy. All right? Now because of the pussy, he ain't getting no pussy. He let pussy trick him into getting none. Now he's fucked for life. He's not fucking, he's fucked for life. Sad, bro. Sad, bro. And truthfully, it's the vato's fault. Because he was the one being a player when he had an old lady. Like, no shame. Like, you got an old lady, bro. What the fuck you doing texting your ex? I get it. You want to fuck, but do it right, bro. Don't get caught, homie. Now because your stupid ass got caught, everybody goes to jail and dies? Fucking lame, bro. Straight up. Lame, bro. That's why I tell everybody in the chat, bro, before you act, use your brain, bro. Don't react on emotion. Think about the consequences. Think about what's gonna happen if you do a certain thing. Like, There's times, bro, where I want to diss certain people because they say shit about me, and I sit there and I think about it. Hold on, fool. Let me figure this one out real quick. I'm a thinker, bro. I'm a thinker. Like, hold on, let me figure this out. If I go at this guy, what can be his possibilities to come back at us? You got any skeletons in your closet, fool? How about you? How about you? All right, hold on, fool. We got to figure this one out really quick. And then we move. That's how it should always be, bro. That's how it should always be. You can't just get up and say, oh, let's go get this guy, fool, because he dissed me. Yeah, you might as well just go turn yourself in, dog. It's game over. You going to move like that, you're done. If you're going to just be one of those guys, bro, where you hear something about you and now you want to get up and run to go do something, you might as well go turn yourself in. You're done. Like, nah, fool, slow the fuck down, relax. If you really want to do something, you got to figure out how to do it. If not, don't do it at all. These fucking people are stupid, though. Yeah, I don't know. These people are fucking dumb. Now they got sentenced to life, I think. All right, let's move on to the next piece of news. All right, let's go. This one. This one was crazy, bro. Let me Google this, see if there's a video we can play. No video? All right. It says a 12-year-old boy returned home from school to discover an empty house after his parents moved away without telling him. Fucking dirtbags, bro. Fucking dirtbags, homie. Imagine, fool, you go to school and you come home and your parents moved out and left you, bro. Fuck them, bro. That's one thing I don't fuck with. Anybody that disrespects children, bro. Straight up. All right, we back. Let me go ahead and according to police reports obtained by local outlet Fox, police were contacted on Friday by a 12-year-old child that said he came home from school to find his home empty. Not only was the child mother Erica Renee Sanders and her boyfriend Dwayne Adams nowhere to be found, but the house had also been cleared out. Fuck, bro. This shit pisses me off, fool. Like when you do little kids dirty, bro, I ain't got no type of anything for you, bro. You fuck with little kids, bro, and that's like something that you can never come back from. Imagine being a little boy coming home from school, bro, and your family's gone, or you have like they're nowhere to be found. Now you're stuck, not knowing what to do. Luckily, this kid was smart enough to call the police, bro. But no, it's not memory mode. It's just that I don't think that anybody should give these kids trauma, bro. I don't think nobody should give these kids trauma. They're children, bro. They didn't ask to be here. You know, let them be kids, bro. Once they hit 18 and they want to be adults, or they get that point where they themselves want to be adults, let them be. But when they're kids, bro, they're expecting and they're trusting you with their life. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know anything, fool. They don't know where to go or who to call. They don't know how to survive out there by themselves, bro. You are their lifeline. You are who they look up to, who they trust. You are that you family, bro. And then once you take that from that kid, bro, that kid forever gonna be traumatized, thinking everybody gonna leave him. Can't do that to a kid, bro. Can't do it to a kid, bro. Like, it's not his fault, bro, that he here, homie. You wanted to fuck that ugly ass bitch and have a kid. Now you gotta deal with what comes with it, bro. If not, keep your fucking dick in your pants, bro. Straight up. Keep your fucking dick in your pants, bro. Fucking dirtbag ass Vato and Heina. Straight up. It says the child reportedly said that Adams and Sanders had discussed moving at some point, but he was not told it would be happening anytime soon. Upon finding the empty house, the child reportedly showed the scene to a neighbor who notified police that the couple had kicked the 12-year-old out the house multiple times in the past. Fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. Investigators contacted Adam and Sanders via the phone, and the couple said that the child was supposed to be picked up by his uncle. Police said the couple would not give the uncle's information when prompted. Nonetheless, authorities managed to contact the uncle, who said he had no idea of the arrangement. Additionally, the couple reportedly refused to disclose their new address when Child Protective Services asked for it. During questioning with the officers, Adams allegedly complained at length about his girlfriend's child. Both Adams and Sanders were arrested on charges of abandoning and endangering the child without intent to return. So it was this bitch's kid. This was the stepdaddy, the steppappy. And this buster ass fool didn't like the girl's kid. Man, oh man. Where is the real father? 3 fucking lowlifes, bro. 3 fucking bums. You got the bitch that had a baby by a dirtbag. You have the father, which is a dirtbag because he probably not in the life. And then you got the steppappy that's a fucking dirtbag too. Damn, bro. 3 fucking dirtbags. That shit is crazy, bro. She chose that over her kid, bro. She chose mugroso, number 1, over her child, bro. Fucking scandalous, bro. But you know what, though? I'm glad that kid with child protective custody or services. You know why? Because if this bitch listened to this fool about leaving the kid abandoned at the house, imagine if this vato said, we got to get rid of him. She would have said how and when. She would have said how and when, bro. I'm glad, bro, I'm glad this happened. I'm glad that little boy is with child services, bro. You know, because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Yeah, it's a sad situation, bro. It's a sad situation, bro. All right. All right. I need everybody to hit the like button. We're at 190 likes. Let's get to 225. We got 250 in the building. All right. Let's hit the like button real quick. If you in the chat, hit the like button. LDV, what up? Barbero, what up? Check 805, what up? All right. Everybody hit that like button real quick. Double tap your screen. Bam, 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 bam. All right. I don't have any more news. Does anybody have any news that I haven't spoke on yet? Does anybody have any topics that they need me to speak on? Billy the Kid says, we saw you at the 7-Eleven, fool. You lucky we was in a good mood. Thank you for the pass. But next time, shove it up your ass. Thank you for the pass. But next time, shove it up your ass. All right. Next time, shove it up your ass. 3-Eye Atlas? I could talk about 3-Eye Atlas. Let me see. Let's see. Problem getting shot this past week. I could just get him in here, fool, and we'll talk about it. People think they actually do you a favor when they give you a pass. No, you gave me a pass because you was afraid to die that day. Don't put it on me, bro. Don't put it on me. You were afraid to die that day. Funny guy, fools only tough when they around their clique. I don't see nobody in here. And if you saw me outside, I was most likely 99.999999% alone. Cut it out, tough guy. Cut it out, tough guy. Hey, so this is a thumbnail I'm going to use every single time now. When you guys see this, that means I'm live. I'm going to use the same one. It ain't changing. All that's going to change is the contents at the bottom. The contents and then the episode number. All right, episode 5, 6, 7, 8, so whatever the fuck number it's going to be. But it's always going to be this design right here. Boom, boom, boom. This is what I'm going to use for, let's talk about it. All right. So there you have it. Only this is going to change down here at the bottom. All right. So keep that in mind. I was expecting something funnier. BD, what happened with Hercules and Opina? Did they patch it up? Nope. I'm gonna announce it on the next podcast. We haven't had a pod yet. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Las Mil Amores. We got Las Mil Amores in the building tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. So make sure everybody pulls up. Las Mil Amores will be in the building tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. All right. We've been having nothing but females, bro. Chicana Rosas. Amanda Carrera. Las Mil Amores. Who else? We had another female. Shit, I forgot. But we've had nothing but females, bro. Let me go check real quick. Because I know we've had nothing but females. Yeah, the last female was Amanda Carrera, Chicana Rosas. Now we're going to have Mil Amores. Oh, Sinclair. Damn. Yup. All right. So tomorrow, Las Mil Amores. And I'm going to announce tomorrow the royalty and Opina thing. Because it happened on the 200 boys. I think on the 200 boys, I would have to announce it. So I'm going to put it out there. If Royal wants to make it right, he could call in, apologize. And Opina says his piece. And we squash it, get it out the way. It happened publicly. So publicly, it has to end. There can't be no, oh, we're going to handle it off air. No, bro. No. The disrespect happened online. So it's taken care of online. All right. Victor says, Opina cried. It's not about anybody crying, bro. It's about us taking accountability for the shit we do. You wouldn't know nothing about that, young man. You wouldn't know shit about that.
What's cracking, everybody? Real quick, I just got the GoFundMe for Josh, for Rascal from the Homie Hangout, Rascal's Reactions. I'm going to have it up here somewhere above me. They're not asking for much, so hopefully we can get them a lot more than what they're asking for. I get paid tomorrow, so I will be donating tomorrow. Anybody who can, man, hopefully you will do what you can, and it'll mean a lot to the family, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
What the fuck, bro? Muscle Brown 24 says, you so corny. Who, me? Why me? What'd I do? Come on, Muscle Brown. What did I do, Muscle Brown? Muscle Brown. I'm so corny you had to come watch me. That's gay, fool. That's gay. That is gay, bro. How the fuck is your name Muscle Brown? And I'm corny, but you had to come watch me. That's gay. That is super gay. I just thought I had to click on this because it was right there on the homepage. All right, so let's go watch Three Eye Atlas. They keep asking for it.
Check it real quick. We're right here at Sydney, Nebraska.
That looks good.
Tacos John, or John Taco. About to try their steak quesadilla.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't taste like Mexican food, but this is fire.
Hold on, that fool says he makes $20,000 a month on what? YouTube? He makes 20 grand a month on YouTube. Man, cut it out. Cut it out, bro. Fake views don't pay that much, bro. Muscle Brown, I'm gonna block you, fool, because you're annoying, bro. You're not gonna listen. If you're gonna do something like show us how tough you are, then cool, bro. But if you're gonna just talk, fool, I'm gonna ban you because it gets annoying to just see you spam the chat like anybody cares. Yeah, he told Al from A Prisoner's Awakening that. Fool, I'm telling you like this. I'll tell you right now. He probably makes like, if those numbers are real and they're not fake, which I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know, maybe like 8 grand, 9 grand, maybe. That's a lot too. You know. This fool says, what'd he say? What'd he say? He said, you got no front teeth. Who, me? I ain't got no front teeth. Oh my God. Let me guess. You want me to show you my teeth? Oh my God. Really, bro? Cut it out, sir. Cut it out, sir. Yeah, no, I gotta get him out of here, bro. He a fucking weird ass fool wants to see my teeth. Next thing you know, he's gonna want to see my you know what. I can't, bro. Okay, how do you get him out of here? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. All right. 3 Atlas.
At Nissan of San Bernardino, we make driving the perfect car a reality. With a large inventory of new and certified Nissan.
This Comet's really cool because it does have that tail from the sun's radiation blasting it, but it also has a forward-facing tail.
If the sun is here and the comet is here, the sun sends the solar wind to the comet, the tail goes behind the comet. Guess what? This comet is at the reverse side.
But is it nature or something else? We're going to find out soon.
Okay, so it's going to be a few weeks before 3i Atlas comes back into view. Right now, it is hidden behind the sun. And even during its closest approach, Earth-based telescopes are not going to be able to see it. What's worse, the images that NASA captured right before all this, well, we haven't seen those because of possibly the government shutdown. But our next guest has done more math, more calculating on every aspect of 3i Atlas than anyone I know. He is writing right now that if 3i Atlas is...
No, it's a West. He's talking about me. He wants me to show him my teeth. That's weird, bro. That's weird. And fool wants me to show him my teeth. Imagine if I sat here and I said, okay, I'm going to show you everything you want me to show you. That's gay, bro. Cut it out, man.
Alien tech, this will be the make or break moment. The one and only Avi Loeb joins us now. He is head of the Galileo Project, founding director of Harvard's Black Hole Initiative. Professor, welcome back. So starting with these new images, what's going on with the tail? Is this now just a normal comet off-gassing, or as at least one of your colleagues has suggested, is this thrust from some sort of alien tech that's like maybe stepping on the brakes a little bit? What do you think?
Well, thanks for having me. We don't know the answer to that, and we better observe it because aside from the anti-tail turning to a tail, which could have a natural origin, I actually wrote 2 scientific papers trying to explain it, but it's not a simple explanation because we don't know if there is dust at all around this object. But even more alarming, it's its size, the fact that it's at least 1,000, maybe up to 1,000,000 times more massive than previous interstellar objects, the first and second ones. And so we have to monitor it. And gladly, yesterday, we had an announcement by the International Asteroid Warning Network that will establish a campaign coordinating observations from all around the globe in trying to get as much data as possible about the motion of this object, because as it gets close to the sun, actually a week from now, on October 29th, it will be at a distance of 203 million kilometers from the sun. That is the best point to have a maneuver, to use an engine that would either give a thrust to the object in the direction of its motion, in which case it will gain kinetic energy, or do the reverse, in which case the object would break and perhaps even release some mini probes towards the planets if it's technological. So we would like to know as much as possible about its future path, about the nature of material coming out of it. It's the beauty of doing science.
Look, I am scared that people watching this might not appreciate the, pardon the pun, but the gravity, the significance of what you just described and where 3i Atlas is about to be gravitationally and why this is such a pivotal moment. But like, as I understand it, and if we can throw up that mock-up that we have of the orbital path here, this is kind of like watching some unknown object barreling towards a five-way intersection, right? And we're waiting to see whether it hooks a right or hooks a left or makes any sort of movement, or whether it just like continues on its trajectory here, right? If it continues on, probably a comet. Right. But if there's any movement at all, because of the gravity assist that it's getting, like something's up, right?
Yeah, well, the most puzzling aspect of this object is that its trajectory is lying in the plane of the planets, and it's coming pretty close to three planets, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, and that suggests maybe it has some purpose. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the object itself would deviate from its path. It could also release some smaller objects that would use this maneuver close to the sun, and we just need to monitor and see if there is some unusual activity either around the object or coming towards planets. There are orbiters around Mars. We are monitoring the sky around the Earth with 3 observatories of the Galileo project, and I asked my research team to check for any unusual activity.
Yeah, and I mean, to add on to that, like all of this is happening just as this thing goes into our Earth blind spot. It is pretty wild. When are we going to get better data? Because the internet right now is chock full of people already saying things that making crazy claims, like 3i Atlas has already changed course. Like the misinformation out there is insane. So like, when will we know conclusively here?
Yeah, we need data collected by instruments, and we're still waiting for the high-rise camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter because of the NASA shutdown. We haven't got access to that data. It should be the best resolution image, 3 times better in pixel resolution than the Hubble Space Telescope image we had. This one will give us 30 kilometers per pixel resolution, so that will shed a lot of light, because we would see also the jet coming from the object sideways, not in the direction of the sun as we saw it before. But most importantly, during December, on December 19th, it will come closest to Earth. And that will be 1 week before Christmas. We could get the gift of seeing the best image of it from Earth. And then, of course, when it comes close to Jupiter, the question is, what would it look like then? And we have the Juno spacecraft that I spoke with the principal investigator of Juno, Scott Bolton, and he told me that they will use their radio antenna to also search for any radio emission from this object. And of course, if we detect any, that would be a technological signature as well.
Yeah, Christmas could come a little early to astronomers like you. Professor, thank you so much for joining us.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay up.
That's what the fuck you wanted to watch? That's what the fuck you wanted to watch. I've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm out this bitch. Thanks to the guy that requested that video. I'm going to tell you who he is. Lintonero requested that. Now, everybody let him know that because of him, we're leaving.